All right, Shalom, Shalom. First things first, I want to give our honor and praise to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakadash. We said, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Bashim Rakadash. And we give double honors to our apostle elders, which is apostle elders, a great millstone. And to you, hopeful elect on the four corners of the planet Earth that's fighting, that's pushing, that's looking for the time to come. We're in the time of the end. 2021 is which is the year which has been coined the year of hastening the coming of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, and we seeing that to be. I'm just loading up the page right now, um, but there's a lot of things going on, man. There's a lot of things happening right now on a wide scale. Loading up the page right. There's a lot of things happening on a wide scale, and why is that? Because we're getting closer to the end. 2020 was a year of solidifying. You know, if those that was in the spirit, you got more in the spirit. If you wasn't in the spirit, you probably are bugging out right now. And shalom to those on the comment board. Yabashim Thumb to you. Bashim Dash. As you see right now, this is news end time updates. Okay, things. Hey, shalom to you. Things are happening, man. So I got about one, two, three, four, five, six stories. So I figured I'd just, do a big update. And let's jump right into it. Let me share the screen. And if you Akim and Aqua got some precepts, definitely, go ahead and post them. But we're gonna jump right into it. I definitely try to catch it. Let me share my screen, and we're gonna get right into it. There's a lot of things happening, and we got to keep our eyes peeled, man. Because prophecy is speaking. Prophecy is speaking, man, at a higher rate. That's good. All right, let's jump into it. The first news story is about the Israelites. Okay, me and the brother in the camp was talking. The Lord did these Israelites a solid, man, because why? There's
reportedly giving upwards.
The land of Israel will be judged in the last days. All right, we know that land is going to be wholly taken care of. Okay, because we're going to inherit a beautiful land. Okay, but what's taking place right now is the Lord is like I said, there's a just balance in everything. All right, so as the Father is getting ready to judge that place, it says men's going of the Lord. So who's really kicking these Israelites out of that land? Yahweh Shem Yahushai is, man. Why? Because that land is going to be judged. So that's the Lord showing these guys mercy. But they want to stay in the fire. Just like Israel that didn't want to listen to Yahushua when he said, what? When you see the abomination that maketh desolate, flee. Okay? So what do you think is happening now? The Lord is pushing them out of there because the Lord still has mercy on some of his people. You know? That's how you know the Lord's known for what? He's known for judgment, and he's also known for mercy. He has great mercy. So he's showing mercy to these Israelites. They're over in the land. They might not have had the right knowledge, but they're still Jake. All right, so let's play this story. We've already seen it. I just wanted to, set the tone with it and play this. But to show this is mercy, because look what's happening right now in the land with all the turmoil that's going on. That land is turned into a war zone. Babylon is crazy, but it ain't you don't see missiles flying in the air, man. All right, let's go ahead and play this.
46 families, just 2 months to leave the country despite having permanent residency status. Joining me now with more, though,
let's go to this one. This one has a little bit more better footage of Jake. I just want you to see Jake over there, man, because this is true mercy. That's why I said it's not a bad thing, because why you get
Hebrew Israelites?
Well, because they're staying in a land that's a nuclear radiated area, man. Okay.
Of the ancient Israelites. They're known for religious practices that include veganism and polygamy and number about 3,000 people here in Israel, most of whom live in the southern desert town of Dimona. Now, most have received permanent residency under arrangements with the Israeli government, but now at least 46 families have just received deportation orders from the Interior Ministry saying that
the Lord is deporting these jakes out of there. Why? Because this land will be judged. So what is he doing? He's getting those that take heed and leave. Then that's the Most High showing mercy to them. Okay, that's the Most High giving them mercy, but they see it as, oh man, I'm getting kicked out of this land. You're not supposed to be there. Okay, Israel's a people before it's a place. Come back to your people before you go to the place. The Most High is going to set us up there, but they're putting the cart before the horse, man. Okay, They're putting the cart before the horse. That's why it says my people are destroyed for the lack of wisdom, man, for the lack of knowledge. You have to have knowledge and say, look, everything must be done decently and in order. It's out of order to be there right now, okay? Because how are you going to give the Lord credence? The Most High didn't tell a group of Israelites to go to the promised land and he'll bring the rest there. No, he brought us back so we can give him glory, so we can give him honor and praise, because they'll give Ben Amin honor and praise. Oh, Ben Amin brought us here. Ben Amin, good and gone, man. So the Lord is the one that's going to establish us in the land of Israel. That's why it says the saints shall take the kingdom. Okay, that's what you got to understand yourself. The saints shall take the kingdom. That's when we're going to give Yahweh Shem Yahshua glory and credence, because he set us up. Okay?
That they have to leave the country within just 60 days.
That's not a coincidence, man. Why is that 60 days? So let's watch what happens in the next 60 days, man. Things are taking place fast. Prophecies are coming back, they're coming to pass quickly, man. So this is letting us know 60 days, something may pop off. Something's popping off right now, but we don't know it's going to intensify, man.
Well, he's the national spokesman for the African Hebrew Israelites.
All right, that's it on that. I just wanted to just touch on that and show and give a couple words on it, man. It's mercy. That's why it says a just balance is abomination. So the Father's showing them mercy. You let them over there for a little bit, let them sit there and do whatever they had to do, but it's time to get up out of there because judgment is coming down the pipe. All right, and this next story is about the Mother's Day weekend. There was 10 mass shootings, man. So the Most High is putting absolute hell, and he's showing that men's hearts are waxing cold towards each other. I got a few shooting videos, but we'll start off with this one.
In fact, that's where we're going to start with some breaking news out of California for you. At least one person is dead and multiple others injured after a shooting in Hollywood. The Los Angeles Fire Department says that the victims were all adults, and those injured have been transported to area hospitals. 3 are in critical condition. A motive for the shooting is unclear, at least at this moment. And this comes after a deadly Mother's Day weekend. At least 10 mass shootings happened across the country. That is according to the Gun Violence Archive. In Colorado, authorities are investigating another mass shooting less than 7 weeks after a gunman killed 10 people at a supermarket in that state. Laura Podesta is with us now from New York City. Laura, there was another incident that happened there this weekend as well in New York.
See, you can see it on these people. You can see that they're starting to wonder, like, what's going on? They can only be calm so long. They say, "What, man? Something's happening here. What? Why are these mass shootings taking place?" I'll give you exactly why it's taking place. This is Matthew 24 and verse 12. That's why the Father let us know these things so we wouldn't bug out. That's why it says he prepared us, man. But the rest of the people that didn't come after the Most High, they're going to be left out here. This is Matthew 24 and verse 12. It says, "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold." Okay? So what do you see happening right now? The love of many is waxing cold, man. All right? The word there for cold, let's go ahead and bring it right up. The word there for cold is, let's let this load up. Psycho. If I'm reading that right, that's psycho, right? Hold on. That's where you get psychopath from. That's where you get the word psychopath. Let's bring it up. Make sure I'm not. Let's go right to the Google. Let's put that word in. Yup, breathe, cold, blow. Where you get psycho, where you get what? Psychopath. All right. And it says what? To breathe, blow, cold, blow, to be made, to grow cold, or cold, waning love. Okay. So let's look up waning love. These are the times. That's why words are so important, because in Esau society, words are very important. That's why to be a doctor, to be a lawyer, you have to know Latin, you have to know Greek. Why is that? Why do they have you do that? Because Esau gets you in the words, man. Okay? He can hide things in the word. The word wane is what? To decrease in size, intent, or decree. Okay? To diminish in phase or intensity. So the love of many is what? Intensely going cold. Intensifying. That's why they said what? Gun violence are intensifying. Used chiefly of moon or satellites, where you say a waning Gibson, okay? So a diminishing, a phase, intensity, all right? So you see the intensity is falling for love out here, man. People don't have real love anyway, but the love that they do have is starting to go cold, man. They're not caring. Why do I say that? This story right here. This just happened. I just pulled this story up. Where gunmen, especially now with these women, man, because what these women have been playing the harlot with Esau, man. So now judgment's coming down the pipe. You didn't think that judgment could come?
You know what this is? This is called hijinking.
Hold on, let this madness play. I'll just mute
Force
it.
launch formula, and if you
I'll just mute it. So love is waxing cold out here, especially when you have men waxing cold towards women. There's a lot of shootings. There's a lot of aggressive crimes. In these mass shootings, there's women in there. Like the one in Colorado,
bring a young mother,
it was a
yeah.
birthday party, and he came in there and shot everyone in the birthday party, and he didn't shoot the kids, man. Okay?
in front of her own daughter.
See, listen what this story says.
Family remembering a young mother gunned down in front of her own daughter.
And tonight, we're getting our first look at her suspected killer as he remains on the run. Local 10's Christian Delores is live in Southwest Miami-Dade. Christian.
We've talked about how this was a hard-working mother, a TSA officer at MIA, and you tonight just said it. A surveillance picture of the shooter. Keep in mind, this tragedy is taking place the day before the Sunday holiday. She was still in her work uniform. Grieving mother, days before Mother's Day. Shonda Jones was 24 years old.
And it says, who perished being innocent, man? You see, that's why it says, rise up, you careless daughters, man. The Lord is out here judging, man. Why do you think the Lord took the Israelite woman hair, especially Judah, Benjamin, and Levi? Okay? Because that glory, man. So you traded your glory for a synthetic. That's why it's not a coincidence women wear weave. That's synthetic glory, man. That's fake glory. Because a woman's hair is her glory. So they're GMO in their hair. Their genetic is fake, man. Okay, so that's why you have a fake glorious appearance out here. But the time of that is waning, man.
She had just got home from work when she was gunned down right next to her 3-year-old daughter. I haven't even told her her mom is gone. Like, how can you explain that?
In front of a 3-year-old child, man. Jake and Karen, man. That's waxing cold. That's the prophecy, man. Before you would be like, dang, he wouldn't shoot her in front of her daughter, but they don't care now because this is the time we living in, man.
3-year-old child. I'd never be able to kiss my baby. I'd never be able to hear my baby laugh. Play with my nieces and nephews. That's taken, gone. Jones was murdered Monday around 3 in the afternoon outside her home at the Coral Bay Cove Apartments on Southwest 258th Street and South Dixie Highway. Detectives releasing this surveillance picture of the killer pointing his weapon at his victim, her little girl, luckily only grazed by a bullet.
So Jake didn't even care if he was going to shoot the 3-year-old, man. Understand that. Jake didn't care if he was going to shoot the 3-year-old. Let me get this quick precept, brother. This post. This is your true living water. This is Job 4 and 7. Job 4 and 7 through 8. It says, "Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent." Exactly. So the Lord saved the 3-year-old girl. The 3-year-old girl wasn't meant for that. You know, you see it right here. It says the bullet grazed her, man. That's why you see the Lord has power over everything, man. We got to give credence that the Most High is able to judge like that. That's why we don't have to worry about life and death out here, man. If we in the truth, Yahweh Shem Yahshua is going to push us and he's going to make us go towards that goal of what? Salvation. All right. That's why we pray to him. That's the only one that can save you out here, man. All right. So the Lord spared her and then what? Set up and took the mama, man. All right. Let me read that one more time. It says what? I remember. It says, remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where it says, or where were the righteous cut off. So the Lord saved this little girl, but the mama had to go, man. We don't know what the mama was doing. We don't know what the mama was doing, but you got to think the days of 40 men in your DM and you know what I'm saying? That pride that women have, it's getting cut off, man. You can clearly see that, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, she's already in the spirit world now, but whatever she was doing on the earth, man, drove a man to shoot her in front of her daughter, man. Come on, man. He drove a man to shoot her in front of her daughter. The things that women are doing to men these days is psychological, man. That's where you get what? The word for wax and cold is got psycho in it. See? All right, so let's go back to the story. Let me finish this verse, Salakia. And it says, let me go back up, man. Brothers are posting precepts. And it says, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off, even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. That's why we tell our people to come back to yourself, come back to who you are. Stop playing with Esau, man. I get it. It seems good, but we've been in the shit long enough. The Lord is spraying us off. If you don't want to be sprayed off and you want to stay in shit and stay dirty, then you're gonna go with it, man. Because the Father ain't got time for that, man. He's held his peace long enough. You know the day of vengeance burns in Yahweh Shai's heart, man. So you got to think his son is sitting right next to him, waiting, just like the souls that have perished from Esau's violence and saying, how long, O Lord, do you not revenge our blood, man? So the Father has been still long enough. So things are happening out here, man. That's why there's so many news stories that we got to do them in segments, man. I might not get to all these news stories, but things are happening out here, man. Things are happening for the name, but this is a mercy also, man. You know, because living the life we live now under Esau is not life at all, man. It's not life. Let's jump back in this, play this story, and then we'll jump right to the next one.
Her 3-year-old daughter. I haven't even told her mom is gone. Like, how can you explain that to a 3-year-old child? I'll never be able to kiss my baby. I'll never be able to hear my baby laugh. They were nieces and nephews. That's taken, gone.
Yep. It's wild, man. But the only thing I can see is the Lord saved the little girl, man. And you just had that situation where they shot the little girl in McDonald's parking lot or a drive-through, and the man was saved, or the man didn't die. So that show you the Most High. Hey, this is Amos 3 in verse 6. This is the perfect scripture. It says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city and the Lord has not done it? That's what you see. The Lord has done that, man. He put that to pass because something that she was doing. That's why we hope and pray for mercy in these last days, man. Because it's going to get real bad out here. Jacob's trouble ain't going to be, man, this ain't even Jacob's trouble, and look what's happening. This is where there's electricity and water still flowing in the streets. There's still food is accessible, and there are people shooting people down in front of their 3-year-old child, man. So imagine Jacob's trouble. Fathom Jacob's trouble when there's no bread, there's no water. That's why it says they shall break into those other people's houses. If you read, what is that? Ecclesiastes 15, if I'm not mistaken. If you brothers have that precept where it says they shall break into other men's houses, or I'll find it here in a second. This is Jeremiah 25 in verse 29. And it reads, it says, for lo, I begin to bring evil on the city. See? That's what do you think happened back then? The Father's not a man that he should lie or change, man. So the Father, and he's merciful. He's let these people go long enough. And how you going to say that? Because did we not find the truth? Are there not men, women, and children that know of the Lord that go after the Most High? That's the Most High setting. That's like he told he told the prophet. He said, "What I've laid, what is that? Men that have not bowed their knee to Baal, man." So the Father has a set for himself, and then he has a set for destruction. It says, "For lo, I begin to bring evil on the city, which is called by my name," which is that Yashar Allah. He is the Prince of the Power, and should be. It says, and should ye be utterly unpunished, ye shall not be unpunished. For I will call. It says, "For I will call for a sword upon all the inhabitants of the earth, saith the Lord of hosts." And what's those main swords? Those angels, man. Those death angels that go and do the Most High's bidding, man. All right. This is the next precept, and I'm gonna jump to the next story. This is Isaiah 45 and verse 7. I'll check the comment board, see if there's other precepts. It's Isaiah 45 and verse 7. It says, "I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things." So that's why we gotta fear the Lord, man. We didn't realize our power, what our power was, but he made us not realize that. Okay? But understand, that's why when we serve the Lord, death can't touch us, man. Death has no sting, man. That's why Yahushua has beat death. So in the time to come, even if we go under that, the Lord can still bring us back to life. Lazarus, man. Death has no sting over this. It's just a belief in Yahweh Shem Yahushua and no fear. Fear isn't real. The only real fear is the fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay? That's why it says if you please him, there's none that can take from the Lord's hand. None, nothing. He also tells us no weapon that is formed shall prosper against us, man. This is the power and the time that we're getting ready to be a part of, man. Great things. Let me check this comment board real quick. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus 39 and verse 28. It says, "There be spirits that are created for vengeance." Vengeance of what? The vengeance of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right? Because he has a controversy in Zion, man. We've turned our backs, we've turned to idols, we've done all types of heinous things under the planet Earth. And the Most High kept silent, man. Man, that verse keeps coming up, man. I gotta pull it. Hold on 1 second. I gotta pull it. This is Psalms 50 and verse 21. And it's, let me pull it up here. You know, the Lord has been quiet for Esau and his people. And he says he keeps Israel as the apple of his eye. So everything that Jacob's done, you know, he's witnessed. This is Psalms 50 and verse 21. And it reads, "These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself. But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes." And who's them? You Israelites. That's why this is not for everybody. He's going to set us back in order, man. And you see it. That's why we walk different. We talk different. I'm sure if you go see somebody you knew years ago and you're in this truth, they won't be able to recognize you. I've had it happen, man. I've had guys that were my close friends I seen while preaching on the street that barely recognize me, man. And I give all glory and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because that proves that his work is mighty, man. Where he can change you, he can transform you, man. All right. It says, "These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as and one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes." And that's what you see taking place right now, man. We're being set in order spiritually, and then we're going to be set up physically on the planet Earth. All right. So let's read this one more time. This is Ecclesiastes 39 and verse 28. "There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them." And that's what you see, man. Beautiful precept. That's what you see taking place right now. The Lord is judging out here, man, with these people. And I got a special treat. I got a special treat. Hold on, look. Oh man, this is the fun part of the video. Oh man, look at it. Oh man, the Most High is funny, man. The Most High is funny. Look at this. The Elamites are throwing out their idols, man. The Elamites have had it with the idols.
A large number of Indians have thrown the idols of the gods they worshipped on the streets as the numbers of coronavirus.
Salakia, man, Salakia. Oh man, you can't tell if you can see the joke. You can. I mean, if you're in the inside, you can tell the joke, man. The Most High is got a. That's why even his son had a sense of humor when he said the sons of thunder, man. Okay, the sons of thunder. This is comical, man. It says what? He in the heavens shall laugh. He's making these Elamites, hardcore Elamites, throw their idols in the street, man. Let's go.
Infections and deaths skyrocket in the country. Indians expressed their anger at the idols that they worshipped and sacrificed themselves for. While the idols did not protect them from the
Goodness
coronavirus.
gracious.
They
Let's
prayed
run
to the
that
idols
back,
because
man.
they
Let's run
believed
that
it
back.
was
That's
the
not
same
little.
that they worshipped
That's a
and
lot of idols right
anger
there,
at the
man.
idols.
That's a lot of idols they threw out, man. The world is getting primed for the coming of Yahweh Shai. It's getting primed, man.
That they worshipped and sacrificed themselves for, while the idols did not protect them from the coronavirus. They prayed to the idols because they believed that it could save them from the virus, but they finally discovered that they could not do anything, and hence they destroyed it. The number of daily coronavirus deaths in India
Look at these big boy idols.
a record number of 3,780, as the total number of infections exceeded 20 million. India's
Man, they throwing that in the water, man.
Health system has struggled to cope with the recent wave of COVID, with patients dying in hospitals.
Man, that's funny, man. That's comical. That is comical, man. That you can't tell me that ain't funny, man. Hold on. All right. COVID 14 and 6. Oh, I got some precepts for you. Hold on. Get ready to show. Hey, the Lord is doing things. This is Book of Tobit, 14 and verse 6. It's Tobit 14 and verse 6. And it reads, all nations shall turn and fear the Lord. Power is Salakia. Excited. And all nations shall turn and fear the Lord power truly, and shall bury their idols. Hey, it's talking about Jake, but when the Lord establishes the kingdom of heaven on the planet Earth, these nations are gonna burn them idols. They're gonna be doing it. We're gonna watch them. What does it say? We gonna see. We gonna see these things. Hey, what does it say? Elon is through. Hey, look, one more time. And it says, all nations shall turn and fear the Lord power truly, and shall bury their idols. Come on now. This is the prelims. As you say, the prelims, we ain't even got to the time where the Lord establishes the nation of Israel, man. They ain't gonna learn that no more. They gonna go after the Lord, man. You're gonna have Moabites with the toughest garments, toughest meat trees. Why? Because look how they do with Esau. They wear Esau suits. You know, they go after his ways, so they're gonna come after our ways. These nations they're made to follow. They're not made to lead, man. That's why the Father's mad at us. We're made to lead. We're the lions of the nature. Imagine if a lion starts bitching up to some gazelle. The whole nature is gonna go out of whack. That's why we're made to be who we are. That's why it says the earth was created for our sakes, man. Okay? This is Wisdom of Solomon 14 and verse 11. Therefore, even upon the idols of the Gentiles shall there be a visitation. See? One more time. Therefore, even upon the idols of the Gentiles shall there be a visitation. Because it says, because in the creation of Yahweh, they are become an abomination. Shalakia, because in the creature of the Most High, the power, they shall become an abomination and stumbling blocks to the souls of men, because these men are putting their trust in something that does not have power, man. So they're not looking at they're wanting some salvation. So the Most High put some real life work out here and them idols couldn't lift it, man. The Most High put some real life weights out here, and the idols couldn't lift it up. You have to lift your own idols up. That's not a God, man. The Most High lifts us up. That's right. They're following our ways, man. Let me read that one more time. Listen close. Therefore, even upon the idols of the Gentiles shall there be a visitation, because in the creature of the power they are become an abomination and stumbling blocks to the souls of men, and a snare to the feet of the unwise. So I'm gonna play this again and put that verse in your mind.
Express their anger at the idols that they worshipped and sacrificed themselves for. The idols did not protect them from the coronavirus. They prayed to the idols because they believed that it could save them from the virus, but they finally discovered that they could not do anything.
So they finally discovered that these idols could not do a thing, man. Come on, tell me the Bible ain't speaking. That's why Habakkuk said, at the end it shall speak and not lie. I gotta get it, man. I gotta pull that one. I gotta pull the Habakkuk. Gotta pull the Habakkuk. This is the book of Habakkuk 2. Man, that's why it says, though it tarry, wait for it. So the kingdom is coming, man. Oh man, hold on. Man. What in the world going on with this? Yeah, I got it. They want a blue letter. See? Pull it up here. This is Habakkuk 3:2 and verse 3. And it says, I just need to put the A. This is Habakkuk 2 and 3, and it says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end, that's how you know we're at the end. If you want to know what time we're at the end now, okay? And it says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. So that's why you're seeing these Elamites throwing their idols out the window. Literally, they got to have these things broken up.
And hence they destroyed it. The number of daily coronavirus.
And then we read Wisdom of Solomon. Therefore, even upon the idols of the Gentiles shall there be a visitation. So the Lord is visiting these things, just like he's visiting Esau. He's coming, he's making his rounds, man. Okay. And then let's jump to verse 12. It says, for the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication. That's why when Solomon brought those idols into the land, that was the committing of sin. Okay. It says, and the visitation of them, the corruption of life. So the Most High is angry at these idols, man. Okay. And let's jump down to verse 29. It's a banger. It says, for in so much as their trust is in Salakia, for in so much as their trust is in idols which have no life, though they swear falsely, yet they look not to be hurt. Okay. So the Lord saying there's no life in these idols. There's no power, man. The one true power is calling to us. He's calling to you, Jake. He has his hands out. The prophets are set up to call to you. That's why it says the voice was heard in the cool of the day. The prophets represent the hand of the Lord calling out to you, man. That's what you see now. The Lord has set up men just like he did in the ancient world. He set up men, but now he set a company of prophets. He sent a multitude of prophets. I was going to do a video. We're the answer of the Lord's prayer. He said, I pray that he sends workers into the vineyard. That's the fulfillment. You have men that's all over the planet Earth doing this work fervently, man. Fervently on the same accord. You even have Jakes that don't have the full breath, but they're still pushing Israel out there. The vibration, 1044. The vibration of Israel is being pushed on a high level right now, man. A high level. It's the greatest time to be alive. The greatest time to be alive. Period, man. You got to ask yourself, this is the greatest show, man. Because when the Lord comes back, he's even bringing a multitude of heavens with him, man. This is going to be the greatest thing that has taken place in creation, man. Greatest destruction, greatest deliverance, greatest glory. You know, we have the ticket. We have front row seats to the show that that's why it says the angels desire to look upon what we look upon right now, man. So let's go ahead and play this. This next story is dealing with the gas pipeline. And let me see what time we're at. Let me see. Okay. We'll do this gas pipeline and then we'll close on out. All right. Man, this is man. You can't tell me the Lord ain't doing this thing, man. Because this pipeline, they're doing things. They're gearing you up. They're conditioning you. It's called gradualism. Okay? It's gradualism. They can't. Hey, and the video is 144.
Pressure at the
and
pump.
The time of the video is 144. Check that out.
The demand for gas is rising after a crucial pipeline was hacked, and it's causing panic buying in some parts of the state and in Georgia, but it does not appear to be the case in Jacksonville. This is what it looked like in Tallahassee. Florida's agriculture commissioner now has a message for drivers.
Don't panic to buy gas.
It's crazy. You don't want to be gas. You don't want to be the one that doesn't get gas.
Man, people bugged out.
Nikki Freed says her office is closely watching the situation. Concerns over gas supply are growing since a ransomware attack shut down the Colonial Pipeline, a critical line for much of the Southeast.
And Georgia's governor just declared a state of emergency, declared as a result of the gas shortage. North Florida and South Georgia rely on a gas truck from a branch of that affected pipeline. We have two consumer alerts that we are tracking. Lord Verno will break down the increase in food prices. But we begin with news production.
But you got to understand, there's only 3 days worth of food in your stores. So if the pipeline shuts down and the trucks can't go, you're going to have food shortages. Just like, remember what happened in Texas. It's called grooming. Just like a pedophile that groomed their victims. Esau's a pedophile. Deep down, he's just a pedophile. And it comes out in his actions and his plans. He grooms the people. Then he starts getting closer and closer to the goal that he really wants. He wants chaos. He wants pandemonium. Okay? But he wants to do it in a controlled way. So that's why he's grooming the people. First it was Texas. Now it's the gas line. Now it's this. Slowly but surely, that use of things not being there is being put upon the people's minds, man. Okay?
What's happening in our area?
Well, you know, I've been to numerous gas stations throughout the day. Right now, this is the Gate Station near Riverside. We're in Brooklyn here. It's been normal. And this is what I've seen throughout the day at stations all around here. We did get a report from someone in St. Johns County that a gas station on Highway 207 was closed, and they thought it was a result of all of this. But I called and checked, and they said, no, that was a delivery problem that they had set up in the past. But what I did find out is that Jacksonville is actually helping because of the location in this crisis. I've been to various gas stations throughout North Florida and in Jacksonville today, and the lines seem normal. No long waits, and people really didn't seem to be concerned that there could be a problem. Ned Bowman is with the Florida Petroleum Marketing Association, which represents the majority of gas dealer, supplier, and convenience store retailers.
And it says what? The gates thereof language. So I just had seen that and came to my mind.
Supplies are a little bit tight because the pipeline is shut down in Bainbridge. Bainbridge feeds part of North Florida, South Georgia. So what we've been able to do is use Jacksonville, pull fuel out of Jacksonville across the Panhandle.
With Sky 4, we can show you how the Jacksonville area is helping with the shortage. This is the tank farm area off Extra Drive.
So the point is there. I'm sure brothers have seen videos. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but I got a few precepts for that. This is Jeremiah 49 and verse 8. All right. And this is the time, man, we don't need to worry about it. The Lord got us. The Lord got it. If you in the right mindset, you in the right spirit, the Most High got us. This is for us to watch. Just like the Lord set up the time of Egypt to show his power, man. He's showing his power and showing his words that it don't matter how so-called developed your place is. You can go to space and the Lord still touch you, man. All right. And just like the missiles is Esau's switch. And he made him cut his own switch, man. He made him cut his own destruction. And Lord willing, I can make that video too. This is Jeremiah 49 and verse 8. Flee ye, turn back. Dwell deep, O inhabitants of the Dan, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. So now let's look up what the word calamity is. Okay. So these are the times we living in where the Lord is Esau's card is being pulled. Esau's ticket is being rung up, man. The word is distress, burden, calamity, disaster. See, day of calamity. So this is what's being brought upon Esau, and that's wherever Esau dwells at. Okay, he's over in London. He's in Israel. All these calamities are taking place at the same time. Is that a coincidence? No, the Most High is visiting this man. Okay, the time of game plan and letting Esau do what he's doing is over, man. Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of the Dan, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. And you seeing that now, man. He can't run, he can't hide, he can't duck, he can't dive. Hey, he can't run, he can't hide, he can't duck, and he can't dive, man. You can't get around the judgments, man. You cannot get around them. You can't get over them. It's in your face. Just like we couldn't dodge the curses. You don't think Jake wanted to dodge the curses? That's why Jake tries to dodge it now. They try to hide amongst the leaves, man. But you can't. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 11. 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 11. Let's see what this says. And it says, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and will smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundations of it shall be smitten with the plagues and the punishments that Yahweh shall bring upon it. So we can clearly see who's doing this. If you want to tell somebody God exists, read these precepts and show them the news stories. That's it. That's it. That's all you got to do, because then you can see the Most High breathe. Just like I read in Habakkuk 2. At the end it shall speak and not lie, man. Okay, so let's the brother Living Water. Let's get some of these precepts. In 2nd Ezra 9 and verse 1. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs. So we seeing more than part. We seeing a whole bunch of them. It says, see, it's part of the signs which I have told thee before. Then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And is that not the precept? Is that not the precept? They put that on the shirt. Is that not the precept? This is 2nd Ezra 9 and verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, uproars of the people in the world, and read Matthew's 24th chapter. And it says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then thou shalt be then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So that's why we say, call Haloim Yahbashim Yahshua, man. Our power is official. Our power is official. Thousands of years he prophesied this. Thousands of years he told us this would happen, man. All right? Because he's has control over everything. And this is the power that loves us, man. Understand that. Fathom that. This is the power that loves us, adores Israel, man. It says Israel is what? His fervent lover, man. He says he likened Israel unto a calm and delicate woman, man. Just like you the love of your life. That's why he promised Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob that he would take care of us, man. And he's going to fulfill that promise. We seeing it now, man. The Heavenly Father, did he not tell our forefathers that he would wake us up? Ezekiel the 37th chapter, that he would wake us up, that he would give us who we are back, that he would put flesh upon us. You know, the Lord did that, man. The Lord did that, and the promise is being fulfilled. So the what he told our forefathers that he would do in Ezekiel 37 chapter, he's doing it now, man. We're witnessing the promise fulfilled, that we are woken up. We have the breath. We have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of our power, man. And we're standing upon our feet. All right. This is Isaiah 65 and verse 3. A people that provoke me to anger continually to my face, that sacrifice in gardens and burn incense upon altars of brick. That's what you see going into these churches, going into these different philosophies, man, going into these different wayward doctrines. That's us doing the worst, man. All right, that's us doing the worst. But Yahweh Shem Yahshua is getting ready to fix us, man. So Lord willing, this is edifying. And hey, brothers came. Brother got one more. Let's get it. This is Isaiah 55 and verse 11. It says, "So shall my sword be." It's Salakia. "So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it." And just like us, the Lord, we're a prophecy, man. We're living prophecy. Us being awake, us being coming back together, us learning of ourselves, us going after the law, statutes, commandments. We're living prophecies, man. We're living testimony that the Most High exists. He put us in slavery. That was a sign. That was a wonder. He said, "It shall be upon you as a sign and a wonder." So we're a sign to the planet Earth that the Most High exists. And then when he redeems us and sets us up, man, whoo, we got beautiful things coming, man. So Lord willing, with that, I pray that you, Akim, were edified. And hey, these are beautiful times, man. Where you see Elam throwing their idols out, it's a wrap. All right. So with that, I want to give all honor and praise to Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, by Shem Dash. We say Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, by Shem Dash. So the next time, keep faith, keep fighting, hold on to it, man. The crown is on your head. You just got to hold on to it, man. Shalom.